Hey, welcome back to this channel, you guys. I want to talk about something I came across on Netflix. I'm quite sure a lot of people are probably watching it already because it's probably going to start picking up steam. But it's called The Woman in the House Across the Street from the Girl in the Window. Now, I, this is not a review, by the way. This is me giving you my take. So, I was flipping through Netflix because Netflix got quite a bit to watch. They're constantly feeding that place, their site with stuff to watch. Well, it pretty much intrigued me. So I'm like, you know what, maybe I'll give this a shot. So I was like, man, I was like, what is this all? I said, what is this all about? So I actually sit there and I read the plot synopsis. A woman basically, she has a drinking problem and she lost her daughter, and she actually she what happened was she her and her husband is had a divorce, and she's going through a divorce. Sorry about the noise in the background, but her daughter got murdered by some guy in a prison that she was doing she went with her dad to see how her dad works, and he somehow left her in a room with some, I don't know, it's crazy. But anyway, the little girl gets killed and she was only 8 years old, so she's dealing with that loss. So she has a drinking problem. So her and her husband, her husband works for the FBI, and anyway, she has a drinking problem, and she has this therapist that helps her to deal with her loss. So not only is she dealing with the loss of her daughter, she's dealing with the loss of her husband. Her just couldn't get back together because she has all these issues, so they separated, and then she lives in this house by herself that her and her husband used to have together with the child. So this guy moves next door, and he happens to have an 8-year-old daughter, and she stays at home all day, and she's a painter, and she stays home all day, and she just drinks wine. And then this, you guys, is so freaking well written. I didn't think I was going to really get into this. I really didn't. Like I said, this is not a review. I did not think I was going to get into this. I was just shocked how good it was, and it's just she just looks out the window. She gets infatuated by this handsome guy that lives across the street, and so she gets to know him and stuff. But then stuff happens between her and him, and then there's a lot of friction because she thinks she witnessed a murder, and she thought that he killed his girlfriend. But at first she didn't know he had a girlfriend because she thought she might have had a chance with him. And then while she's drinking, she had envisions that he came over and they had made love, and when she woke up she was dreaming. And then in parts of this movie, she actually thought she couldn't tell what was real and what was not because she had a drinking problem. And then she was allergic to the rain. She would faint in the rain because she had a hard time dealing with thunderstorm rain due to the fact that when her daughter died, it rained that day. So she's traumatized from the way her daughter died, which was really bad. But this is a excellent series. It's just one season, and wow, it's just each episode lasts each episode's anywhere between 29 and 26 minutes, and it's got 8 episodes. But wow, you guys, it's so good. I really love when I get a hold of something and it keeps me that intrigued. It took me 2 days to watch this. I watched a couple episodes Friday, and then I finished it up yesterday, which was Saturday. But the ending, I did not see the ending coming. I'm not going to tell you what the ending is, but what I do like about this is I was into each episode because I was trying to figure out what was really going on. You know what I mean? Because there was a lot of twists and a lot of different twists in this. I mean, I didn't know if the guy really did kill that woman, which was his girlfriend, and then I didn't know if she was really drinking and she was making all this up. And then she had this guy that was working on the mailbox, and he was working on this mailbox every day. I remember watching the series going, man, this guy's been working on this mailbox every day. How long does it take to make this mailbox? But there's a little twist to that too as well. But wow, yeah, like I said, yeah, she was playing like, she was acting like a detective, and then she called 911, and then the detective that was for real, her and that detective, I like that little camaraderie between her and that detective. And then she got a hold of the stripper guy, and the stripper guy got a hold of her, and the stripper guy was with the girl that she thought got killed by the next door neighbor, and then the next door neighbor find out. I'm telling you, this is an excellent season. It's only season 1, and I think they could. I think if they did this right, they can make 2 seasons out of this, because she was so dead set on trying to figure out if this girl got killed or not. But then when she started following the breadcrumbs of the guy that was across the street that had an 8-year-old daughter, and come find out that he was with her class when a school teacher got killed and got kicked out, got dropped out of a lighthouse, and he was there. Come find out, I think he was messing around with her. So that's what made her think that he was doing all this killing. And then the little 8-year-old girl said her mom drowned, and he was a suspect as well. But they kept throwing in all this stuff. And the whole time you're watching this is what I like about a 1-season show like this. It just makes you, I like when I can just keep going. And I'm fully invested. And this is an excellent series. It's just 1 season, just came out. But man, this is just, wow, I'm so impressed. But like I said, you guys, this is not a review, but hey, I like to just talk like this and just, jump around. If you want to get a review on this, best thing to do is go to them other channels. They do their in-depth review and all that stuff and whatever. But anyway, God bless, take care, and we'll catch you in the next video. Drop a like if you like this kind of stuff, and we'll catch you again. God bless.